In today's episode, we are going to establish a company and create maybe a simple website by using AI. Before we start doing this, we need to ask our ChatGPT. So, what do we need actually to establish a company and what we need to focus on? Do we need to create a name, illegal things, or we can go simple? And spoiler, today I want to go simple. So, let's ask ChatGPT and dictate him a prompt. Imagine you're a professional founder and let me know what are the basic steps I need to apply as a full-time employee in a corporate job to found the company. I have only wide ideas about what company should do and I want to create a simple manifesto. I don't have a product. I don't have anything yet. Keep your answer short and explain as for 12-year kid. So we have now the prompt written by AI and we have the latest Sol model. So let's check what it will bring us. Check your job contract. Make sure, okay, this is correct. Write a one-page manifesto. What do we believe? What kind of problem do we want to solve? What we will never do? What kind of company do we want to become? Choose a temporary name. Create a simple home for it. Buy a domain and make a basic web page containing manifesto. Okay. Do not register the company immediately, build one tiny experiment. This makes sense. So what we are going to do today, we're going to start a blank file in Obsidian, and we have also here a Claude Code as our helper to work on the file. And first part, we need to figure out the name of our company and project. And naming is the most awful part for me. I've never succeeded in this, and it's very difficult. But luckily, AI told me that I don't really have to figure out a name right now and I can use any temporary name. And to use the temporary name, I would just use the number. It would be a company 9. Why 9? It doesn't matter. So we are not going to spend time on naming. It's kind of awful. Next section would be so who are we going to serve? And here I would tell ambitious tech people. So it would be ambitious tech. It's people who are working in the company or trying to found the company. They have ambitions to do something more, maybe create some startup, maybe make their life easier and so on. The interesting part here will be next. The interesting part is what I'm going to do. And we will come up with the final manifesto here. I'm going to bring digital and physical, analog world together to let people gain control over their life, set their own rules. I call it sovereign leadership and have meaning, fulfillment. Be resilient, ambitious, intelligent tech people. Please read the company file and rewrite the what section. So we ask Claude to do this for us, and he can just actually edit it right in the file. Claude is thinking, and it's actually take some time. Okay, let's check what he proposed. Time and attention leak away through screens, invisibly and in some else interest. I take the data out of the apps. The goal is productivity. It's sovereign leadership. Being the one who sets the rules or in charge. You make the decision. Claude took information from my previous conversations and the vault I have in Obsidian, and this is very useful to share the ideas with the AI and let him get access to your notes. And it actually put it all together very well. So I want the people to have proper relationship with the digital things, because when you're working in the companies and you have this email, Slack, and now AI, you're actually disturbed all the time, and you don't have time to think and live the life and focus even on something meaningful for you, especially if you're a manager. And resilient, because the world right now is changing is faster than it's possible to imagine due to AI as well. So we need to actually steer through change. This is very good and be in charge of our life. And this is what company is going to do. So what do you think about who section? Okay, let's review this. People who work with their minds, builders, founders, makers, and who feel their days being spent for them rather than by them. Okay, I like it. Ambitious enough to want more from life, awake enough to notice that more output isn't it. They want to be sovereign leaders in the age of AI, independent, resilient, setting their own rules. Okay, nice. Why I am doing this? Again, it gives me exact answers because I already have the vault with a lot of information about my vision and what I want to do. So why I want to do this? Because I want to establish a company or place where I can have full authority, responsibility, ownership over decisions and just do whenever I enjoy, the way I enjoy, and have a place where I can implement my ambitions. We can ask to write the why section as well, just to make it easier for us and fix the errors. Thinking why? For decades, algorithms decided what we watch to read by the want. Now AI shapes something deeper than behavior. Nobody's coming to fix this. The answer isn't to reject the digital. Nostalgia is not a strategy. The answer is thinking layer between you and machine deliberate, visibly yours. It's also my information. I provided it. Okay. Let's add about the founder section. So, Andrei, it's me. I have more than 15 years in business and management. I worked as a head of product, as a director of engineering in the big companies, and I also founded a few of my own companies. I founded company under investments. I had my own software outsource company where I built dozens of projects for my clients. I worked in the big outsource companies where I built projects for my clients, and now I work in a product company. Read the About the Founder section and write a short, concise, a few sentence paragraph, which you can use for my company's website. Okay, that's good enough for now. Why I'm doing this, why it's important, what? Okay, it's nice. Maybe do's and don'ts, because we found the company. We control algorithm. I make decisions and not delegate tools like AI. I own decisions. I don't delegate the thinking. So, manifesto. Yeah, let's do this as a simple manifesto. Anything you want to edit in manifesto? Okay, it recommends me to call it what we believe. We control our tools. They don't control us. We own our decisions. We don't hand them to software. We delegate the work, never the thinking. What's ours to spend is ours to measure. It's for later. It doesn't need to be here. Why I'm doing what we build. Okay, I think that's enough for us to go to the next stage. And in the next stage, I'm going to build a website itself. We would feed this idea to the Claude Code, and we'll see what he will do for us. Before building the website, I wanted to learn what is the best practice. Doing this through AI and ask Claude to explain me, as for a 12-year-old kid, how the professional would approach the website building. Will it do the one prompt, just ask to build a website, or there is more steps to do? And it told me that you should apply multiple steps, like decide before you build, write the rule book, pick the look, use the Claude design, build the skeleton first, build the one real page. So it's multiple steps, and it says that I cannot just build a website through one prompt and ask Claude. But this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build this from one prompt and make it simple, and don't follow this line because we are going to do the simple actually HTML page. We want to push it and publish on production, and we don't need to overcomplicate. So we have our text we wrote about the company, and let's figure out the prompt. Act as a professional webmaster who's building a company's one-page website. Read the text below and propose 3 different HTML pages with different designs, design idea and concepts. Use this text as a reference, but for website, make more shorter versions for blogs and maybe bullets or blocks on so make your own decision. Okay, just wrote a prompt. I don't want to make it super complicated again. We're not going to do the super prompt engineering. Actually, I can show you. I use the Whisper AI and it has the shortcut. I can just click the shortcut and it will turn this text into the prompt with the structure, with the execution list, read, context, inputs, outputs, strings, but I don't like it. So it's maybe better to do, but it's too complicated. For me, I use the Opus 5 and it's intelligent enough to understand what you want and it has a good reasoning. So maybe for cheaper models, we need to do more precise things. So let's see what it's going to do. And you see the speed up version, how it's running all his thinking, what he's doing, and we will see what is the final result it will propose us. Then we need to choose the result, we need to publish it, and publish it. I'll show you how to publish website to production. It took some time, and it proposed the 3 versions, and we can check version number 1, delegate the work, never the thinking, who sets the rules of your day. It's interesting idea. You said the rule machine does the work in charge. It's interesting. The quiet handover. I like the structure. I like the structure. Second version, it's a menu. It's not so interesting, just very simple, just sections. No. And this one I like the design. And it's a still simple version without any interesting things. Okay. Can you create a new version of the website? I want to use all blocks, all texts, all ideas you have in the concept 1, but apply the dark background and blue colors that you have in concept 3. That's it. That's simple. Let's see. It's actually understood me very precise what I like. And now I can see the speed up thinking, what he's doing. And let's see the final result. It finished the last version. It's concept 0 dark. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Just remove any contact form for now. And we are ready to publish it to production. We have a decent version of the website, and our next step is to publish it to production. We will type company 9. It's all the time try to put the 8 and make the repo private. Creating. So we have an empty repo, and it recommends you to do these commands. So if you have a new project, you need to do the git init command. You need to install the git on your laptop in your folder. So you initiate, you add all files, you commit, you push to main branch, and so on. But nowadays, we are too lazy to do this. We just want Claude do the next thing. We just ask him, hey, can you push to GitHub? And now we need to see the Claude doing the whole work for us. So it say that it's finishing. We can refresh the page and see, okay, we have the all files here. And index.html is our list of all 3 links to all files. And then we have the each file and so on. So it's not ready for pushing to production. I just need to keep one file and I can ask, hey, can you keep the latest version, concept 1, dark, and name it index.html. Delete other files. So because we actually push it to Git, I have all these versions will be saved in my control version. And now I can remove everything and just keep the latest one and ask Claude to keep it. Because once I will push it to production, host it somewhere, I would have only one file to host. So it says it finished. We can again open and see here. Okay, we have only one file. We can check commits. keep the dark instrument concept. What it did, it removed other files, create a new one, and so on. Okay, this is good. So we have only index.html file. So next step, I want to prepare it. I want you to create settings for Vercel, or it's Vercel. I wanted to create settings for Vercel so I can push it to production. And now AI will write the configuration files, which will be used by Vercel to launch the website in the internet. So it says that it finished everything. We can double check here. Okay, it has the Vercel configuration. I think that's it. Now we go to vercel.com. You need to create an account. I have already one. I can create a new project. I can choose my repo from Git, company 9, click import. So just click deploy. I don't need to do anything here. Any settings, because it's very simple static HTML page. There is no npm commands for deployment and so on. So it says congratulations. And it proposed me to add domain and so on. Let me check. So here is the link to the website it created. And finally, we have the website published in the production. So let me test it on mobile. And I have website on mobile running as well. And it looks pretty good. So AI created the mobile version for me as well. I think I'm amazed of how it's easy to do the website and the company's website, especially if you have some materials prepared and have some conversation with your AI. But launching a website with the basic information, it used to took me weeks, months, and now I can do this in one day. And I can use the evolutionary approach where I can just launch a simple version and then like improve it and think about it, looking at it at the real version and having it already. So I don't need to wait too long and prepare. And this is the power AI give us. We can launch as soon as possible at the high speed and then improve it. So in the next episode, we would assign a new domain name because now it has temporary domain name, and we would connect analytics dashboard and work on search engine optimization that it can be visible for AIs and Google and other search engines. See you in the next episode.